Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Stephen Can Cook. Today's recipe we're going to go with, I believe his name is Roland. His channel is Spice and Pans, that's the letter N, Pans. And I'm going with a pretty simple recipe. It is a stir-fried pork and black bean sauce. With that said, let's go ahead. Wait, real quick before we go on with the ingredients. As normally, I'm gonna put his recipe link below, so you can go ahead and watch his video. It's a really short video. It's, I believe, like 5-6 minutes long. Mine probably be a little longer than that since I'm, doing something a little different. I mean, I'm following his recipe to the T. So that's a good thing, but I just I'm not using all the same equipment that he used. Okay, so here are the ingredients. We have our 300 grams of pork. I went ahead and used the pork shoulder. He also recommended you can use pork belly. So that's the 300 grams of your pork. We have our 3 cloves of garlic. We have our fermented black bean sauce. We have our oyster sauce. We have our, each of them are a tablespoon, and we have our light soy sauce and our Chinese rice wine, and then plus our oil for the cooking that we're going to do. This is our slurry for the afterwards cornstarch slurry, and then of course we have our half a green bell pepper and half of a red bell pepper. And his recipe, capsicums is what they're normally called, but that's the pepper, your bell pepper family. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, our pan is hot. We got our oil inside there. So let's go ahead and get this cooking. In his recipe, he also, showed overhead of the meat cooking. My camera's not there yet. And as soon as it starts browning, not browning, as soon as it starts, getting a little brown. Right now I have it on high. He suggested if you're cooking on a wok, go ahead and leave it on high. But if it's a non-stick surface, you don't want to do that on high. You want to keep it like in a medium to medium low. Otherwise you'll ruin your pan. I try to angle my camera a little bit so you can see the overhead here. I'm going to lower my flame as it is a little too high. I don't want it to really brown that much. And we want to get all the moisture out of the meat. There's not much on this one. Okay, as you can see, the moisture is starting to come out of the meat, and that'll evaporate here shortly, and we will start adding the rest of the ingredients. Okay, our moisture is pretty much out of the meat. It's evaporated, so we're going to go ahead and add our garlic. Our black bean paste, our black bean sauce, our oyster sauce, our soy sauce, and our red wine. I mean, not red wine, our our Chinese rice wine. Looks really good and it smells yummy. The aroma is just filling up the room, and it's really got a great smell. I can already tell you just by the smell alone that this is going to be really, really good. I think all these flavors go really well together. Okay, we got our slurry sauce here, which is your cornstarch mixture. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Okay, we got all the ingredients, all the liquids in here. So let's go ahead and get our peppers added to the mixture. Okay, it looks like it's ready. The vegetables look almost all the way cooked. I'm going to leave it on here for just a couple more minutes. He didn't mention how long he cooked it after once you put the vegetable in. So I like them a little al dente. So let's get this cooking for just a couple more minutes and then we will get on with the taste test. Okay, we are done with the cooking and it looks really, really good. So let's go ahead and get this tasted. Oh wow, it's really... Really taste the garlic and the sauce. This is really something. I believe this serving was probably for 2 people. There's no way for 1. Oh my God, that's just really, really tasty. And the vegetables, I cooked them a little, I'm going to say about 4 to 5 minutes. And it is just, came together really, really well. Oh my God. That is really, really, really tasty. Definitely something I would make again, and most likely this is going to be lunch for my husband and I. And I'll probably make a separate dish for my daughter and her boyfriend. Anyways, this is something that I would definitely put over rice. Usually just a steamed rice, or if you like flavored rice, you can do that as well. Again, I'm going to link Roland's video below, and you can go ahead and watch his video, see how he cooked it. I pretty much did everything to the T, except for the cooking time. He didn't say how long as far as with the vegetables. But again, go ahead and give him kudos and let me know what you thought. And if you would like for me to try a recipe that you're not sure of, or you're want to get someone else's opinion. Again, this is just my personal opinion. It's I'm going to try and make a separate follow-up video once my family tries it and see what they think as well, and maybe post that. But in the meantime, I hope you liked this video. Give it a like, comment, and let me know if you want me to try something for you. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.